Starting 7. I'm surprised number Paolo, sir. Looks like how Ryan Dunn playing. Eight and 6 Hawks. Shit, 8:58. Completely forgot.
Panthers win. It's Panthers OKC win. It's gonna be close to the cash out before the final started. So 97.5 was that number. Panthers Pacers win. A little bit less. Close to 75. Happy no matter what. I mean, who's not happy with 75K? So that's cool and all. Fuck that. Oilers, OKC. Let's take the big number. Have you had
Take the big number. Spot 16. Yeah, my stream up. Like a dream up.
Alright, knock the room up finally. Good looks.
Yep. Alrighty.
So what's your simulations?
What about him?
Just doing 11th place. That's why.
What is weird?
The fucking Spurs moved up. How the Spurs move up with a losing record?
Mm-hmm. Tell the stream.
Fucking Pacers 15 and 3. Yo, they nice. Good luck with them.
I think we already played them.
Who they 3 losses to? They lost to the Kings, West team, by the way. Pelicans, West team. Thunder, West team. They lost to 3 West teams. Nobody in the East, though.
Look at this glitch.
At the other forward position, standing 6'11".
We gotta watch them all go.
Duncan.
Don't let the Pacers sweep the East.
At 6'3".
We gotta watch them all go.
You heard me?
They nice.
Don't let the Pacers sweep the East. I'm talking mad shit.
Pacers are nice.
Not that nice since people whole damn conference. No, you better not be.
Number 43,
Did they beat Joe?
Yep. I ain't changed that admit.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA.
You only got 3 losses. I ain't ashamed to say I lost. I ain't ashamed to say I lost to him.
I'm Brian Anderson. At
Sure.
the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Ali LaForce. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. John Moran is out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's
You know we can't stop Devin
and it's
Booker.
Lively in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Haliburton. He's out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Duncan in at the 4.
Nigga broke a record on his last year. I think he dropped 46 on it this year.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Moran against Haliburton. Lively with a screen on Haliburton. Morant, the pass to Lively, and the shot goes down.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Haliburton to 3. Pass to Dunn. The 3 is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Town.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
No question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Morant. Now Ball. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defense leaves an opening and Ball exploits it. I mean, he can be so sudden.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups, and we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. Yeah.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one falls for Ball. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, be tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era. Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Haliburton, the pass to Wallace. Pass to Duncan. Haliburton surveys the floor. Wallace, right side.
All right. I'll be back. We're going to roll up.
Dort grabs the miss.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look. After
Yes,
5
sir.
shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Ball passes to Moran. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. That doesn't go either for Ball.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he
The
typically makes.
Haliburton.
Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health,
You're
number
welcome.
1. Everything else comes after that.
They carried him off the court.
Ivy's checked in for Haliburton.
Number 23, Jaden Ivey. Give a big round of applause to your laser dancers.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Ivy goes in. And it's in there.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Duncan. Uses the glass on the layup. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose Riser.
The offensive rebound. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Wow.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under the review.
Does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Blazers trail by 4. Ivy outside. Over to the left wing. Duncan, the pass to Ivy. Soft touch off the glass. Ivy's got his second basket of the game.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Ball. The shot no good. Ivy with the defensive effort. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Dunn's got his second bucket on the night. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Here comes your Trailblazers stunt team. Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let us hear it. It's time for T-shirt.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. For Atlanta, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Ivy against Williams. Right side Carter. Pass to Okogie. And here is Williams. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Claxton. Towns with a rebound. And it's Powell with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Ivy, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Carter inside. Now covers. Here's Okogie, averaging around 5 points a game. Outside Carter. Here's the 3. Portland with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ivy. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Carter, the pass to Williams. 59 seconds left in the first. Kogi on the wing. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
A very skilled defender using that size and length to send that one back.
For Portland, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Powell passes to Towns. Ivy against Williams. Now here's Ivy, tightly guarded. Claxton with the block. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Hayes, the pass to Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Hayes.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Here's Towns. Here's Holland. Some solid defense from Claxton.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Atlanta on top, leading by just 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
We've got Norman Powell, Jakob Pirtle out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Ivy, and it's Holland in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Both shots good from the strike. But Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's Ivy, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Pirtle. Moran against Ivy.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Good on both. Morant with it. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Ball outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, total focus there from Ball. Not letting anyone stop him.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The Hawks leading. Here's Christie. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Pass to Holland. The 3-ball. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Ball. Now pulls it in. The Trailblazers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And it's powered home by Towns.
They're going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Ball finds Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Here are your Blazer dancers.
And Atlanta making a change here. Sims is checked in. Pass to Holland. floor after that one.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Let's get an update on Tyrese Haliburton. What's his status, Allie?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. Sadly, he confirmed that it's a severe injury. It looks like a badly torn Achilles tendon. And for a team with eyes on the championship, this injury could have serious implications. We'll see how it affects them.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Now here's Powell. Still no points. 3 on the clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Atlanta. And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. I mean, he can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
Now here's Wallace. Powell outside. Second chance effort. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Ball outside. Pass to Morant. Tough points from Ja.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Towns outside. He buries it from 3. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Let's go.
Dunn, he's checked in for Portland. Claxton, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dort comes in for Ball.
Substitution on the court.
They set the pick. Morant, the pass to Dort. Back to Morant. Pass to Christie from downtown. Portland with a rebound. Done with it. Claxton picks him up, and the call will be against Nicholas Claxton.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
4th team foul.
And here's Ivy. He's got 6. Now Wallace. Towns on a screen. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the
See what happened
Trailblazers.
to Haliburton.
A little bit of time, but now he's taking the ball off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
I was smoking.
Moran against Ivy. Claxton a screen on Ivy. Here's Moran.
Yeah.
John dropping the hammer.
Shit.
And no one whips off the screen like
Something
Morant.
unfortunate,
Just
he
so
might have to
difficult
rewind.
to stay with him.
Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
Down
This
when that
last
happened.
stretch of the season could be the
Early this
final
quarter.
NBA games for
Yeah,
some of
in
the
the
aging
first.
stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I have.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. And at the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Wallace. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Dort. No points yet. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Buzel is no good. The Trailblazers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Towns using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Timeout called, the Hawks. Here's Williams. 1:03 left to play in the first half.
Haliburton down.
Lively with a screen on Ivy. 6 to shoot. Williams.
Oh, shoot.
There's the block. Ivy against Claxton. Rejected by Claxton.
Oh, he
And
went
it's
up for a
out of
dunk.
bounds to the
Got blocked.
Trailblazers
Came
as
down
Portland
his
retains
ankle.
possession.
Y'all running a 504. Crazy.
On the wing, Ivy. He's got 7. That was
Oh,
good
my
for 2.
God.
Towns has got 12 points.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Ivy. And the layup is good
Ooh,
off the
open
glass.
up.
Ivy's got 5 points now
Jason
this
Wallace,
quarter.
And now,
self-control.
almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Carter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Vince Carter, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Carter nails them both.
Crazy.
5
Took
ticks left
out
in the second.
alley.
1 second left. And that one.
Oh my God.
He's got 11.
So
And
mad
his
at
fantastic
Andrew.
performance from the last game has
You
carried
said
over
what?
to tonight.
It don't matter. They ain't good hands. Like
They're
those.
giving him opportunities to stay with that
Ooh.
confident play.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Measuring up the shot.
Great. Oh, wow.
Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey everybody, we've seen plenty of action in that first half to chat about. But first, we're taking a look at the power rankings during this late season push.
Taking a look at Atlanta, they're making their move up in the rankings. I tell you, right now, they're at the top, and everything's on a positive trend. That's what it's about, trying to get better each and every day.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight. Bit of a tough start for the Atlanta Hawks.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast. Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters. This second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Buzelis. John Moran is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. Now here's Wallace. Here's Duncan. Misses the three. Ivy against Dort.
Double feature.
Ball outside.
2.
Pass to Lively. Here's Buzelis. Off target from outside.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Done outside. Back to Ivy. Good. That's a spin bucket.
Oh,
at
my
9 to 10.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Here's Moran. Lively. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the foul. Just a terrific read.
Portland leading by 5. Wallace outside. Pass to Towns.
Oh, he's a hop step.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. Up again. Rebounded by Dunn. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. High post Towns. Over Dort. Nails the baby hook.
That was stripping too strong, dude. God damn.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Outside Moran. Back to Ball. They set the screen. Pocket 6. Here's Moran. Oh, a determined bucket from Moran.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Moran has no trouble scoring inside.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
What? Get that done.
Hayes is checked in for the Hawks. Christie comes in for Moran. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ivy against Ball. Towns on a screen. Here's Ivy. Christie with a rebound. Hawks trail by 5. Now here's Ball. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Ivy passes to Towns. Wallace outside. There's a screen. Down outside. There's 5 to shoot. Over Dort. Portland, no good that time either. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Christie passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
There are only 2 players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. Number 24, Norman Powell.
Long range from the inbound. Rebound Atlanta. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Christie. Ball outside for the lead. Oh, man. Way out there for
LaMelo.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Now here's Wallace. Defense right on him.
Love the execution we are seeing thus far.
Pass to Duncan. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Thanks. That one stings there. Looks so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Atlanta making some changes. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Lively. Carter comes in for Dort. And Williams is subbed in for Ball. Here's Christie. Watched by Wallace. Claxton passes to Christie. There's the foul. It's on Casey Wallace. That's his 3rd foul so far. Outside, Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team. Someone the younger guys look up to.
No good on the 2nd free throw. Blazers trail by 3. Up top, Powell. Still without a bucket. Powell, a screen on Hayes. Here's Duncan. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The Trailblazers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Wallace, the pass to Duncan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ivy's got 5 points now in this quarter.
One of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy could not be stopped.
Timeout call by Atlanta. Carlos checked in for Portland. Holland comes in for Wallace. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okogie's checked in for Christie. Powell against Carter. Here's Okogie. Lays it up. Okogie's got his first bucket in this one.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
It's Powell on the wing. He's checked by Carter. Launches a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just gotta get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Towns passes to Ivy. Towns a screen on Carter. Powell against Carter. Lets it fly from 18. Powell's shot is off.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
He gets it in there.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Tipped away. Here's Williams. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Blazers trail by 7. Baseline jumper. Claxton with the block. Right side, Williams. Outside Carter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
That spreads those guys out there. Williams is checked in for Cleveland. Hendricks comes in for Carroll. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Cavaliers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Pass to Hendricks.
And that one falls for Carter.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And so Carter nails them both. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision.
Bro, what the hell?
Showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
With an advantage, if your off guard can make plays, so valuable.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Holland out here with Carl Anthony Towns. Then it's Norman Powell, and there's Ivy, and it's Pirtle in its center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Ball way outside. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Here's Buzelis.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Pirtle. And rejected. It's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Passing and imposing his will at the offensive end. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
On defense, the Hawks. Pass to Ivy. 4-3.
The defense has adjusted to them in the second half. Now they need to adjust back.
Here's Moran. Fantastic finish inside by Moran.
Once John Moran gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Ball with it. With the tip. Foul pulls it in. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And here's Ivy from the arc. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
I mean, those slots, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Here's Holland, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Moran.
Shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Outside Ingram.
And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Wallace misses. The Hawks lead by 10. There's the drive. Buzelis.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Powell passes to Wallace. Towns a screen on Moran. And it's John Moran with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Carl. Here's Holland. Dort defending. Wallace outside. 5 to shoot. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game. Dort pass to Ball. Just
yeah, come on in, folks. Come on in. Fighting for our playoff live.
Here's Lively. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of
As soon as I say come on in, niggas want to leave. Yo, chill out, y'all. It's a troll. Stop playing. Click that link.
You know what them beat though? Haliburton must be a big difference.
Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Holland. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, being very kind of you to
Looking like Holyfield, too.
The therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You gotta and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
As the coaches throw up their salaries, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to
That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
It feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Duncan.
the ball contest really starts to add up.
Pass to Duncan. Now here's Towns. Shot's good by Towns.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The Hawks lead by 12.
Timberwolves trail by 3.
Outside Moran.
Brunson with it.
Ball passes to Moran.
Outside Maxey.
Back to Ball. There's the triple.
Lets the three fly.
Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Now here's Wallace. Pounded by Moran. Here's Duncan.
Pulls it in.
Nails the baby hook.
Man, you want Tim Duncan to
It makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The Hawks call timeout.
Here's Maxey with these right foot. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rocket side and convert.
Ivy's checked in for Portland. Hayes is checked in for the Hawks. Carter comes in for Ball.
Williams up top.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the first half.
It'll take more than that to stop Bay Carroll. Here's Brunson. Two minutes remaining in the first half. Outside Maxey. Over Bain. The rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. Target.
Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Maxey. We've got 1:28 left to play in the second quarter. Now Brunson.
No, why would you cut in?
Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Blazers trail by 12.
Minnesota will have it.
What are you doing?
Wing Ivy. Pounded by Grant. The jump hook. Putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Hawks have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
Teams try to get physical with him.
He's supposed to go under there, Tim Duncan.
Here's Ingram. Neesmith covering. Pass to Black. Lead against Brooks. Pocket 4. Cleveland needs to get off the shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Nice swing.
Ultimate RNL, right?
Free throw drops for Moran.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really
Cool.
special. He's someone that is always in attack.
Two posters in a row.
Pass to Duncan.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
From
You gonna come down and
Duncan's got 6 here in the quarter. Atlanta leading by 11. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
Now here's Moran. Pass to Carter. Portland with a rebound. Temperatures, not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. Who poked away to the paint.
Great vision from Ivy. That's what sets him apart at the two.
Right.
Hayes finds Moran. Inside Carter. Ivy against Moran. And he misses the first one. He wanted that one to go. Atlanta making some changes. Lively comes in for Hayes. And it's ball in for Carter. Blazers trail by 10.
Let's see how the rookie of the year rating.
And here's Ivy from the arc. That misses. He's 7 for 14 on the night.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hawks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Duncan, no good. And it's Atlanta's ball. 12-point game. Morant, the pass to ball. Morant against Ivy.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time.
And here's Morant outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Had the buzzer.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Ja Morant.
Here's Black. Brunson defending. Reed sets a screen. Here's Black.
Boy, that's a shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
Outside Maxey. The kick out to Brunson. Inside goes Brunson. The hard work that Brunson has put in over years, it really shows in his game.
Famous about Jalen, as his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
That free throw good from Brunson. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role
Got the
player to
Pacers next on my schedule.
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs,
Y'all gonna beat them. You got extra motivation. You know they the East team ain't beat them yet.
Dang, really?
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He keep coming at you.
Achilles injury. Torn left Achilles. It's the first time I've seen that on game. That was crazy.
Taking things into his own game. Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, not just the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
What the hell? You don't make the fucking pass?
Carroll survey.
Be Roy. Bancato. Bread. Oh my gosh, Maxi. 22. Whew. Two. Yeah.
Like, these dudes don't call fucking timeout. Like, the fuck? Run up and down the court all day. Like, don't call no timeouts. Like, you said, fuck it. Niggas out here tired and shit.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Neesmith. Walker, screen on Ingram. Neesmith with it. Picked up by Reed. Back to Neesmith. Here's Joe. Three-pointer off the mark. The Cavs trailing. Here's Ingram. A rebound by Edie. Right side. Brunson. Left side Joe. There's the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Slightly late. Hey, come on.
Outside Ingram. And Carroll outside.
This should be the worst.
Target with the three. Minnesota's got 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaFleur.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets them apart. He said, quote, I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. Gotten older, that part of my game has gotten...
Isaiah Joe. Whew. Nas Reed, Brett. Way to close that third up. You got Pat Williams in. Let's get it. This nigga got Amani Bates and I'm dead. Bread. Shit got punched. Lonzo, bread. My brother don't want to play with me, man. I gave him any hooping. They got Monty Bates funny as shit. Sheesh, 4-point game. Time to log in. Maxi time. Boy, Maxi cold.